Hello everybody, and welcome to MJ Yaks Movies. Today I will not be yakking a movie, but instead this is my top 5 most and least liked watches from 2024. I've not seen everything in this year that came out, so if I've missed something, I hope I will catch it later, but do not let me know in the comments about that. In my honorable mentions for most liked, we have Deadpool and Wolverine, The Fall Guy, Snack Shack, and also The Beekeeper, which is, I think, very close to having made it to my top 5. Starting at number 5 for my most liked films, Alien Romulus comes in number 5, a great addition to the Alien franchise. Then we've got Mi Amor, Casa Bonita, a lovely little documentary about Trey Parker and Matt Stone buying and rehabilitating the restaurant Casa Bonita. Followed by Dune Part 2, I think overall the best cinematic experience of the year that I had, but because I'm not returning to it anytime soon, it has not failed to crack the number 1 spot. Number 2, my second most favorite, the penultimate, was Civil War, a movie which to this moment still I think about occasionally, and I think was probably one of the most unique films of the year insofar as its presentation. And coming in at number 1, for all my horror fans, for all my gore fans out there, In a Violent Nature, a film that took place here in my home province of Ontario. It had, I think, the best kill of the year that I saw. And it is a movie that if you like, if you like horror movies or if you like Terrence Malick movies that are horror movies, then this one is one that I would strongly recommend seeking out. What to say about it? It's gorgeous and it's also spooky. So seek it out, enjoy it. That's my number 1 for the top 5 most liked. For my least liked, honorable mentions once again, The Penguin. This was not a movie. Technically, this shouldn't even be here, but so strongly do I dislike how the series ended. That it is somehow managed its way onto my top 5 most disliked movies of the year, or honorable mentions, I should say. So starting at number 5 for my least liked movies, we have Beverly Hills Axel F. Was the title of it. This is a movie that I watched. I didn't really like at the time, and now I really can't remember much about it. So I don't strongly dislike it, but I can't remember it because it came and went out of my brain so fast. Then we have a movie which I did not like, I think for more reasons about how this was pitched and sold than the movie itself, although I didn't like the movie itself that much in general, and that is I Saw the TV Glow. This was sold as a horror movie. It is not. Yeah, so if anybody watched the marketing and thinks that that's what you're getting out of this, it is quiet, it's contemplative, and it's for a very niche audience that if you are not a part of that audience, then you will not be as blown away as those who were. Coming in at number 3, Abigail. Same deal as I Saw the TV Glow. This is a movie that the marketing gave away the secret of it early on. And I think that had that secret been kept both from the marketing and then later on into the film, it would have been a better overall film. But instead, they gave it away in the marketing. They gave it away early on in the film. And then they had a third act that dragged on. So for this one, there was a lot of potential and it just didn't work out the way they put it together. Number 2 on my list of movies that I did not care for was Trap. Overall, I like generally I like Trap. I thought Josh Hartnett was great, but sometimes a friend asks you to join him for something or her for something, and then they surprise you by saying, "Oh, also we've got to go do this, this, and this before we get to go do this thing," and you think this isn't what I signed up for. That was the movie Trap for me. I did not sign up for a musical audition of M. Night Shyamalan's Daughter, yet I got more than a half hour of that, and for that reason, this has made the number 2 on my list of least liked films of the year. My number 1, though, is a remake of a movie that said, hey, what if we take everything from the original, jettison most of it, and then make decisions that go against the good ones that were made in the first one? I'm speaking, of course, about Roadhouse. If this movie had just been called Florida Bar, I might not have disliked it as much as I did, but instead, it was called Roadhouse, and it was supposed to be a spiritual sequel / I think partially, tangentially tied in Universal sequel to the original Roadhouse, but like I said, they went in all the wrong directions for how to make a remake or a reboot. And for that reason, Roadhouse is officially the thing that I like least this year. Let me know what you guys think in the comments, like and subscribe. Cheers.